Hi, my name is Brad Connolly. I'm married to Pam. I'm 52 years of age, and I've got a son, Albert, who's 16, my daughter, Kelsey, who's 8. I've got a spinal cord injury at C4, C5. Therefore, I can only just move my head, and that happened 16 years ago. At the moment, I'm part of the NDIS trial. I'm a first-time user. I'm getting a little bit more support from me and my wife and my family.
Hi, my name is Siobhan. I am your typical 14-year-old girl. I have been self-managing my NDIS plan for about 6 months. I am in Year 9 at school. I have an absolute passion for writing and playing bocce, which one day I want to be playing at the Paralympics.
Hello Josh, how are you?
My name is Philip Young, and this is my son Josh. And today we're sitting in Josh's house. It's called the Junction Project. This project came about because there were 3 families who all had the same concerns. And that concern is that what's going to happen to these special young men when we die. I want to be able to know that Josh will have just this most fantastic life living independently.
My name's Tina. I'm on the better side of 40. My disability is cerebral palsy, quadriplegia, bilateral lymphedema and low vision, to name a few things. My daily routine now is I have a support worker come in the morning to get me up, dress me, shower me, toilet me, help me get breakfast, set me up for the day, and then they come back and do what I call a twinkle and tea shift and help get tea organised, again personal care, and then I have a shift to put me to bed.
She's making bead cake to eat.
Hi, I'm Vanessa and I'm the mother of 2 beautiful daughters. One's 9 years old, Jenna, and my youngest daughter, Taylor, has turned 6 years old. And Taylor, when she was a toddler, was diagnosed with a rare genetic abnormality called Kleefstra syndrome. Taylor is the most vivacious, bubbly little personality. She's an incredibly happy little girl, and she just loves being with people. Taylor has a therapy package. She has speech, occupational therapy and physiotherapy, and it's based on what her needs are. Taylor's carers and ourselves are really trying hard to get Taylor to be a bit more independent with her self-cares.
NDIS has helped me, my wife and my family in many ways. I think first of all, it's enabled 2 support workers to come in the morning. That's freed up Pam because there's so many hoist transfers that need to be done as part of my care, and you need 2 people.
Since Brad's had the NDIS and the extra support, he also has extra care through the day to go to meetings and go and study, which in the past was also my job.
Wake up. Look, I'm looking at if you feel that you're being taken notice of and you're getting support and people are backing you, you feel like you want to have a bit more of a go, given you get the support to do that.
Today I had my crew from the nursing service come in to shower me and get me ready for school. I then catch the taxi to school, where I have a full-time 1-to-1 aide who not only helps me in class, but takes me to the bathroom and gives me lunch. After school I go to bocce, where I meet my ramp assistant and train with my club for an hour. Before the NDIS though, my mum had to be my ramp assistant. None of the service providers would send someone out to ramp assist because their rules didn't allow them to sit on a stool, which you have to do to be a ramp assistant.
Without the funding, Josh would not have the future that he's going to have now. He's learning how to manage his money. He's learning to cook. He's learning to do all of the household chores that anybody in their own home does. So you've got 3 really good friends that you live with, Michael
Martha,
and Fraser.
Farah.
Yes. And so this is what the NDIS program is all about, allowing 3 young men or your son or your daughter to live independently as much as possible.
I knew it would make a difference in my life when it came in, but I never understood how much. So with the advent of NDIA, I feel like I've regained my dignity because I'm getting the assistance that I require to live my life in a dignified manner.
Good girl.
Prior to the NDIS, our family was in survival mode, and had it not been in place, I don't like to think where our family would have been now.
Good girl.
I was diagnosed with leukemia last year and had chemotherapy in December, so hence in that period where I went through treatment and the recovery afterwards, the respite was incredibly important. So to have those people in helping out was fantastic and let me recover fully and get back into the workplace and be a typical family again.
I've been able to return back to work myself part-time and also contribute to the community. So we now are looking at what's our typical, what's our normal.
We've got to act, and I think the NDIS is one way of acting and actually being practical and potentially providing support to people with a disability across Australia as it's rolled out.
Under the NDIS, we can choose exactly what sort of supports we need and not have someone picking the supports they are going to give us.
My future with NDIS is that I continue to live in my own home independently and just enjoy my family as my family, not as my carers, you know. I get to be my siblings, not my carers, and that's really important.
For more information, visit ndis.gov.au or phone 1800 800 110.